Full of greed, heart full of spite. Foodie can't see the light. Overeating, losing the fight. Greed, a hold attack day and night.
Welcome back. So I decided to cover her 5-hour stream from Saturday night, 20th of July, ranty, ragey, tantrumy stream. Because it's so long, I'm breaking it down into more palatable parts. So this is part 1. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, I should mention, she's since deleted it as well. So we see she's got the red lippy on. And she's changed the angle. She said that they did it to make more room. She's also got a low BMI voice, so I've boosted her volume on this.
Who went after you? Don't be scared of anyone from any community. You can kick all their ass. We can kick all their asses. What did I do on Saturday? Well, I did a lot of housework and reorganizing in Harry's room.
Yeah, right.
My living room, doing laundry. It was like 50 degrees out today, so Salah's napping. He fell asleep.
See the look she gave there? The eye roll. He fell asleep. Like she never does.
I live here for now, yes. Nothing is permanent in life, that's what I say. Hey.
I live here for now. Paving the way for when they move to Canada. If he ever gets his papers.
Continue. Okay, I think I have a burkini picked out. It's a plus size burkini. It's a 5X. It's from the reviews. It's supposed to be true to size. I know. Look, domestic life is not always what it's cracked up to be, and I have meltdowns. Okay, so
yeah, we know.
Yeah, burkini, Patrick. So it's not a bikini. I don't know why they call it burkini, but it's really nice. It's a 2-piece, and it's very modest. It's supposed to cover everything. I love Kuwait, Jem. I love Kuwait. It's
Another waste of money buying a bikini. She's already said she's no intention of going back to the pool. And as for loving Kuwait, what's there to love? You're stuck in the apartment. She gets a super chat.
French fried Destiny Andrews, French fried cool, is furious that you're getting support. So here's more. I just want you to be happy, girlfriend. Oh, thank you, Destiny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh well, stay mad. I mean, why would anyone be mad that like I get support? That's so weird. What?
She's not mad that you get support. Well, maybe she is. It seems silly to support you, but you can see there how crooked her lipstick is. It's not even put on properly.
Yeah, you know, I'm happy that Julia's the only child right now because like
she's not your child. Good God.
Where she came from, like she was with a couple of other cats.
Hold on. Your story has always been that she came from one of Salah's friends. That they had to move away and needed a new home. So surely, if she was with other cats, you would have taken them as well. Maybe.
And I think they were kind of like bullies.
What's that got to do with anything? With how Julia is now?
Here we go. I know, like, people have no life other than to, like, do 3-hour live streams or talk all over the Twitter, internet, whatever, about how much I weigh. Like, that I'm lying about my weigh-in. Like, whatever. I weighed myself at the doctor. They're like, that's fake. It wasn't true. She paid the doctor.
I heard anybody say that you paid the doctor. We've not seen any evidence of the weight that the doctor recorded, though.
So whatever, I don't care. Next weigh-in, okay, I'm going to be standing. I'm going to have Salah film me. I never feel like getting, I don't want to like get all dressed up. I'm like, it's going to add weight or something. I don't know.
At your weight, adding a little bit of clothing isn't going to make the slightest bit of difference. Get real. And let's see if she sticks to that and has Salah film her. I very much doubt it.
People act like 330 is like skinny. Like I'm 5'1". That's very heavy for my weight. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, and because I'm short and I weigh that much, I look really round. Like I have no reason to lie. I'm not a pussy like all these reaction channels who are
A pussy. Well, I have to admit I am a pussycat on here.
fat and hide behind avatars. Um, cartoon avatars like a bunch of friggin' 16-year-old losers. When have I
I'm a 16-year-old loser now. Live with it.
ever been ashamed of my weight? I'm not ashamed of my weight. If I was
Yeah,
400
right.
pounds, I don't care. I would show you. I don't like being 330
You are 400 pounds and the rest.
pounds. I wouldn't want to be 400 pounds for health reasons.
Too bad you are then.
Yeah, cam up or shut it.
How about you show your marriage certificate or shut it? How about you clear off the debt that you owe or shut it? Huh?
Seriously. No, they don't get to me. I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, of course they don't get to you. We don't get to you. Of course not. That's why you're ranting about it right now.
Like, please. Like, I don't care if you think I'm 400 pounds. Do you think I give a shit? It doesn't matter. Like, your weight doesn't, like, I'm bigger. Okay, let's.
Your weight doesn't matter, yet you constantly saying that reaction channels are the same size or bigger than you and telling them to cam up because you want to make fun of their weight. Make it make sense.
I'm probably do way more. Maybe not much more.
Probably. Not much more. Yeah, right. I don't know of any reactors that I've seen that are anywhere near your size.
But I do way more than some reaction channels. But I'm still a better person because I don't have hate channels and I don't bully people all day about their weight.
You are not a better person. You're the most hateful person I've ever seen on the internet, the most deceitful, manipulative grifter. And that's saying something when you see, in particular, one person that I've covered before. It's your behaviour, like I said, that I take issue with. I don't care, you could be a skinny so-and-so, but your behaviour, I would still be calling you out on it.
So, whatever.
Oh, there we go, the infamous whatever. She thinks she's still at high school, doesn't she? Whatever.
Yeah, creepy. Like, so CB, if you want to think I'm 450, it's no skin off my ass, honey.
Well, you've got a lot of skin you could afford to lose off that ass, haven't you, love?
I don't care.
Clearly.
I mean, look, think of the exercise ball days. Think of the days I was flapping everything, going and
Flopping everything.
do you think I'm ashamed of my weight? Like, I'm not. Like, in terms of what other people think of me.
Of course
I'm
you are.
ashamed that, like, I'm not healthy because of it. A little bit, but you know.
Only
I
a
just
little
think it's
bit.
hard.
Only a little bit ashamed that it bothers her health. Says it all.
Thank you. I could be losing muscle mass. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, right. Muscle mass. Like she's got lots more muscle to lose than fat.
I mean, I haven't had my muscle mass measured, but it could be a lot of things. Yeah, it could be. It might not be a healthy weight loss. I was just weighing myself. Like that's it. You know. I really don't care what people think of my like. Think what you
Of course you
want.
don't.
I mean, how many videos have been done now? Like over people saying I faked my weight. Like, what kind of like pastime is that for you to make live streams of like she's lying about her weight, she's lying about her weight, she's lying about her weight. Like who gives a shit? Nobody. Like in the grand scheme of things, nobody cares.
Clearly you care very much. And the fact that you're lying about your weight is not the sole content of the reactors. It's all the lies, deceit, manipulation, etc. So get over it.
Yeah, true. They do need to touch grass.
When was the last time you touched grass? If you bent down to touch grass, you'd have trouble getting up again, love.
People are so unemployed they will sit on a stream bully others. Yes, and actually that's how they make money.
No. Most of the reactors to you already have full-time jobs. That's how we make our money.
I don't care if people comment, Barbara. I was just saying
No.
that. I was just addressing, like I said, talk about my weight all you want. If that's what fulfills your life and that's what you want to pass your time doing, go for it. But I didn't lie about my weight. I weighed myself on the scale. I've weighed myself at the doctor's.
Weighed herself at the doctor's. So what, did she just, stand on it and tell the doctor what the supposed weight was, huh?
So I don't know. Like, that's all I can do. So
That's all you can do. No, you can actually try and get healthier.
like, if I was gonna lie about my weight, I'm pretty sure I would make myself smaller than that. If I was like, oh no, I'm fat, you know?
But you've got to make it believable. If you made out you were, I don't know, say 250 pounds, you know damn well nobody would believe it. You've got to make it within a certain range, haven't you?
I've never hidden myself from the public. If anything, I need to hide myself more. I need to be more private. Well, what are you doing? Miss hide me. What are you doing?
Oh, cat deflection again. But you are hiding yourself from the public there in Kuwait. You hardly ever go out. When you do, Salah takes you out when there's nobody else around. Huh? You are hiding. You're embarrassed. You're ashamed.
Some quick research will tell them you can absolutely get married on a visitor visa, but these idiots want to listen to others instead of do some quick research stupid. Well, they say, Melly, that, hi, Anastasia, like, on face value, like, if you just do a quick search, like, yeah, it'll say you can't or whatever, or I don't know, I don't even know, I didn't even, like, I don't remember what they said the last time.
She's talking about being possible to get married on a tourist visa. She's forgetting that it was Salah's best friend Murad who told the world that they had a misyar. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Misyar marriage contract, which is only for a short period of time, several days. So, who are we listening to again?
I Google that. But we,
she's struggling what to say here.
I can't really say, like, it's
Why
kind of
not?
a private matter, how we went about it, but it was like, I don't want to say like an exception, but like, we had to go to the court and like, I don't know.
I don't know. Why is it so secretive about how you got married? It's supposed to be the happiest day of your life, barring maybe giving birth to your kids, something you'll never do, thank God. What's so secretive about it? I still stand by the fact that allegedly could have been bribery. It's who you know, isn't it? Getting a fake piece of paper that you can show to live where you're living, maybe, allegedly.
I can't talk about like what we did exactly, but you Googled it and said, yes, you can, really? Thanks, Jessica, that hurt. Here, play.
Cat deflection again.
What do you want to do?
While she thinks of what to say next.
Probably KF, I don't know. Why would the court give us an illegal marriage? Doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, say no more, exactly. Exactly. I'm taking my lipstick off.
Say no more, exactly. Yeah, because you might dig yourself in an even deeper hole than you already have. She forgets that we've got better memories than her. We know what she said before. We know what Murad said.
Okay, we have to be married on paper to live here. It would be illegal.
The old it would be illegal again. And we have to be married on paper, not that we have to be legally married. Because sometimes it's all in the words, isn't it?
Marriages are public record in the US. No, they're not. They're not here. Nope. I don't
Luckily
know
for you.
either. I'm not sure. Yeah, the marriage is very different. Like,
Yes.
yeah, it's just very different here. Like,
like, you know.
A few times.
How many times
is
did
any place having that law so different than the US? It's very different here. Mm-hmm.
How many times is she going to say that?
We had some help, like, convincing the courts from people.
Convincing the courts? Why did the courts need convincing if everything was legit and above board, eh, Chantal?
Hi, Lavisa.
And what do you mean by help? Money, perhaps?
I find a lot of things in the Middle East can be like a who you know kind of system. And they call it like wasta, which is like who you know. I'm not saying that's what we did, but like
I'm not saying that's what we did. How would you know about it then?
I've learned about that in like other.
Listen, you've taken no steps to learn anything about the culture or anything while you've been there. Why would you suddenly have learned about that unless it was relevant to you and Salah? So it's a who you know, allegedly maybe who you gave money to, perhaps?
Other Middle Eastern countries as well. They have that. Like it's like who you know, your status, like can get you certain like leeway. Do you know what I
What status? You are a tourist. Salah isn't even Kuwaiti, he's Syrian. What status are you playing on there?
mean? And it's actually like a legit, like they use it as like a legit system. It's like so different than the West.
No, I'm sure a lot of it goes on in the West as well, but she's given away more than she thinks there, isn't she? What we already knew, to be honest. Can't help but wonder what the Kuwaiti authorities would think if they ever saw her saying this. Doesn't show Kuwait in a very good light, does it, shall we say? Or maybe they don't care. Who knows?
Bindi. Hi, Claire. I don't know, Montana. It just depends, you know?
There'll be my voice.
No, it's a valid marriage recognized anywhere.
Is it?
It's not true at all, KF.
Well, if it was, why all the secrecy then? If it's valid, why not show your marriage certificate? Photos from the happy day, etc. Even you getting ready for your big marriage. You've always wanted to be married. You're so full of shit.
It is almost 11 p.m. You don't need character references. No, you don't bribe. It's not bribing.
Sure it's not.
It's like
It's like what?
we had to have witnesses.
You have to have witnesses at all marriages, as far as I know. Certainly in my country as well. It's pretty common. That means nothing.
I'm whispering, Jay, because I'm not whispering, but I'm talking low because Salah's sleeping.
What are you doing next to my Blackie Black?
Oh, more cat deflection. She always uses Julia as a prop, doesn't she? Any chance she can get.
It's a marriage wet name. I don't know. Some people think that we have like a Miss CR marriage or whatever it's called. No, we don't.
That's what Salah's best friend Murad said. And wasn't he at your wedding? Witness, huh? Surely he would know.
My visa status? Yeah, because I just don't want people to know it. You know, that's personal. Like,
Why don't you want people to know it? And why is that so personal when you've showed us all your bodily parts before? You've told us about your STDs. You've exposed everything. So what's so secretive about your visa status and your marriage certificate? If everything was legit and above board, you'd be the first to put it out there to shut everybody up.
I don't know. You would not believe, KF, the way people try to mess up my life. Or
Oh,
have.
get over it.
So the less, like, they ruined it for everybody. So,
Who?
you know.
Who did? Is she talking about the reaction channels? If she is, she can go get stuffed. It's a load of crap. Nobody ruined it. She's trying to use that as an excuse for not proving that her marriage is legitimate and her visa status is not one of being on a tourist visa. Simple as that.
When the judges, I think they were judges, I don't know, the two officials.
You don't even know who the officials were that married you.
That were questioning us. And they were like, you know, did your husband give you adequate, like, did he give you a, is it mahr? Like, in Islamic, like, when you're married here, you have to, like, give your wife money. And then...
Is that what the $9,000 was that you sent? I think you sent it via Allah, who used to be Salah's friend. I don't think he is anymore, given what he said. Was that so that could be transferred to Salah so he could send that to you somehow so there was proof of that? I don't know.
He has to give me like an agreed amount like during our marriage as well.
Wonder where that's
And
coming
then,
from. Not.
he also asked me then like, where's your father? Like, is your father here to like, kind of like not give you away, but you know what I mean? And I'm just like, no, I don't talk to my dad. And they just looked at me for like a
Oh, right. So on Father's Day, when you said you'd spoken to him, that you've just proved us right there that that was a load of bunkum as well.
good like 30 seconds, like Meskina, like that's sad because the family unit here is very important, like mother, father, like, kids and stuff like that.
I sped her up a bit more now.
So other travel channels talk about their visa status a lot because that's info other people are looking for, but it makes
She's not a travel channel. Whoever commented that has got that bit wrong.
total sense that you want to keep yours private considering the psychos. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
the psychos.
Exactly. Like the other travel channels don't have a bunch of
See, even she caught herself on. She started to say the other and then she caught herself on. Travel channels. Yeah, because you ain't one. You ain't travelling.
friggin' vulture reaction channels, bully
Vultures.
channels,
Bullies.
who are psycho and
Psychos.
go real life and take it way too far. So if that weren't the case for me, I would probably share a lot of things.
Horseshit.
Like, why would we just be like, yeah, we're married? Like, we can go to jail for not being married here. Like, we can get in a lot of shit and I would be deported. So
We could go to jail. I could be deported. He might go to jail. I don't know. Would they jail you for a period of time and then deport you, or would they just deport you straight away? I imagine they'd probably want to deport you straight away because otherwise their food bill would be huge, wouldn't it? Or you'd lose a hell of a lot of weight in a short space of time.
you know yeah, true. No, it's like hard. It would be really hard for people to like harass us because it's illegal. Like,
Then what are you worried about?
people can go to jail for even insulting you like online or whatever. So
Well, you insulted the hell out of Allah's wife that time. You didn't go to jail for that.
no, they wouldn't keep me as hostage. They probably
Somebody actually commented in her chat about keeping her as hostage. Oh, dear God.
just, I don't know what they would do, honestly. I don't know, but it would probably be like either jail or deported. It would be bad. So I don't know why would we risk that? Especially being a public figure. It's so easy for people to just report. How much money is your husband meant to get? That's like not something I can talk about. Hey, Mercy.
Oh, right, because if you said it was the $9,000, then people would twig, wouldn't they? What a face there.
I didn't give him any money. None.
Yeah,
None.
right.
He was surviving and doing well before he met me.
He might have been surviving. You can't say he was doing well. We saw what he lived in. That, like, concrete bunker with no windows. I mean, it was dreadful. Yes, he had a roof over his head, but barely. He wasn't doing well. You can't say that.
He had savings, he had money, whatever.
Really?
So,
If he did, he wasn't spending them on where he was living, was he?
no, I didn't have a wedding dress. I just wore my abaya.
I just wore my oh, the happiest day of your life, and you just wear one of your bog standard abayas. That can't be right.
That was all bullshit. That's whoever said that came up. Why would, number one, somebody said $9,000? Why wouldn't it be 10? Like, why 9? Where did that number come from? Oh, right out of somebody's butt. Right.
Because in certain countries and things, if you are like, I know if you're traveling, if you're taking more than 10,000 worth of the currency, you have to declare it. Could well be the same when you're transferring money electronically or something. Maybe to keep it under the radar.
Like, I don't know. So dumb.
No, you're the dumb one.
Maybe you only had 9K.
Maybe.
No, it's not true. Teardrop, hi! I didn't give him any money at
Right.
all. Well, Allah's a liar. I think that's pretty clear. Right? Yeah. Shady liar. I don't think so. Not true.
A lot of what Allah said seemed to make sense. I wouldn't say I trust him 100%. He did seem just to be trying to get viewers for his channel, but
Like, why would I give him money? Like, it doesn't even make sense. For what? He has to give me money. That's how it goes.
like I said, maybe you gave him money so he could send it back to you as some sort of evidence that he did.
So it goes. I'm a bot bitch, okay? Thank you.
Well, you got one bit of that right.
He said he helps a lot with the bank. No, not true. Absolute rubbish. Hi, Daniela. There's no bank transfer. There's one
Really?
family visit. Well,
That question was, when will your family visit?
never, probably.
See the way she said that? Never, probably. Why? Because they don't approve of what you've done as well. Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Never.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, actually, bank transfer. It wasn't a bank transfer, and it wasn't 9,000 to transfer to him. It was, I needed access. I wanted access to my money. And I was, like, trying to figure out how to do that.
Oh, she suddenly remembers about the money. What a load of crap.
And, like, yeah, I think we asked him, like, the best way to go about it. Like, whenever they were friends. So what? Doesn't mean I gave him money. Like, what the hell? You know? At least your mom took care of you and didn't scream online while her children were in school.
At least your mum took care of you and didn't scream online while her children were at school. No, your mum allegedly, apparently, just left you to be raised by your grandmother, stuck in front of the TV eating snacks, which may well be where your obsession with food developed.
And my mom also didn't plan people's funerals and pick on fat women for a living. I would be hella embarrassed and ashamed of my mother if she was online every day making fun of the same person over and over. Yeah, I would be disgusted and probably grow a complex on that.
Well, I'd feel the same if everything I've heard about your mother was true, so,
KF, that's like zero of your business. But actually, no, we don't. We don't share a bank account.
Okay. She's saying they don't share a bank account?
Because Yoda, when I first came here, I was on a visitor visa and I couldn't get a bank account. So that's why.
So, do you have a Kuwaiti bank account now? Which is only available, not on a tourist visa?
Why are they speaking on your mom? Because they're disgusting people. They're projecting.
I assure you my mother was nothing like yours, from what I've heard. I mean, if what I've heard about yours is true, nah.
Their own parenting insecurities, maybe. I don't know. Reaction channels are in here.
No. You talk freely about other people's parenting and about their kids, etc. So why is yours off limits?
Interviewing you. Hi, Fernanda. Yeah, someone else's toothbrush. Do you know how much plaque or stuff like that? No. I know too.
Talking about toothbrushes. Since when did you start brushing your teeth, Chantal? You haven't been to a dentist in 10 years, you said. You've got no back teeth. Huh?
By the way, guys, Qatar is another beautiful country. When I did do that one border hop to...
We knew it. We said it was a border hop. And I think Pete's even dropped her in it with that, so... Yeah, she's finally admitting it.
Qatar? Oh my gosh. The Knights of Chantal. Hey, G-Dubs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, did I like your... oh yeah, cute sticker. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It was so nice. I loved it, actually. I loved just traveling. Like, it's like a vacation. You know, Qatar is like maybe a 50-minute plane ride. I would take the plane. I took the plane, took an Uber to a really nice hotel, and spent 3 days alone chilling in a hotel. I should have explored Qatar more, but it was like so hot.
3 days stuck in a hotel room. Oh.
I border hopped on when I had a tourist visa.
Funny, though, that you still have to go away every 3 months, isn't it? If you're not on a tourist visa anymore.
I don't know, like... Because if you get married here, I'm not married to a Kuwaiti, so it's not the same. Like, he's Syrian, right? So he's an expat as well. So they've actually...
I thought he was there as a refugee, but never mind.
just recently changed Like they've come out like the visa. They're always changing the rules for visas here, except for like the tourist one. But like he can sponsor me as his wife on a family visa.
I don't know if that's true or not, and I can't be asked to research it, to be honest with you. I do know he's not a Kuwaiti citizen. He was born there, apparently, and obviously raised there, but he's not a citizen.
They just changed it recently. Like before, you had to have a university education, which he does have. Now they're like more lax on that. Like there's certain criteria, and so like he would have to sponsor me on that, which is fine. And you have to leave the country, come back on that visa.
Wouldn't it be criteria for you as well, Chantal? Wouldn't they want to make sure that people coming in had at least a decent standard of education, could contribute to society? Maybe not in Kuwait. I don't know. And like I say, I cannot be asked to look it up.
Like before, like on the tourist visa is what I'm talking about. I went to Qatar for like a few days, and it was so just a nice vacation. Like, just like I have no problem with that.
No, I bet you don't lazing around. It's like you do at home.
No, you don't need medical clearance. Actually, I was asked to get blood tests for, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. In Thailand, I went to a clinic and got some blood tests. I got like HIV, like STDs, and like stuff like that. You're allowed to have diabetes. Like a lot of people here have diabetes. And I'm clear.
Hallelujah! You weren't clear a few years back, were you, when you were with a certain person?
No STDs, no AIDS, no nothing. Those are Western diseases.
What? I think she's reading a comment from her chat there, but that's got to be a joke. Come on.
I would like to go to Syria, yeah. We might go and visit. Yep. And Iran. We both want to go to Iran.
You said the other day that Russia was too dangerous, you wouldn't go to Russia, but you're okay going to Syria and to Iran. Yeah, okay.
Maybe they're forced to watch. We don't know. Imagine they're in like a room, like on Clockwork Orange, and their like eyeballs are opened, and they're like watching me because they have to.
No, don't have to. Choose to.
No life, just me.
Who is she to talk about anybody not having a life?
You want that? Yeah, people bicycle here.
Oh, English major. People bicycle here. Don't you mean people cycle here?
Kuwaiti dishes. Well, you wouldn't be able to tell Baby Jane based on her pastime of picking apart everything I do. Can we get more cooking videos? I mean, somebody who's so intelligent would have better pastimes, wouldn't they not?
Who are you to talk about intelligence? You didn't complete your university education. I actually went to university several times personally, for my degrees. What about you, huh? And I know FFG got a qualification in accountancy. I don't know about any of the other reactors, but you're nobody to pick apart anybody else's intelligence, Chantal. We certainly didn't go running halfway around the world to marry somebody we'd only been speaking to online for a few weeks.
Money can make people turn to hate. Not me. I'd be going to get a job before making a hate channel on anybody. That's for sure.
But you do spew hate so often. And what kind of job would you get exactly? And a lot of us do have full-time jobs. This is just a hobby for me. Can't speak for anybody else. So shove it, Chantal. She's now going to talk about another YouTuber who has an interview coming up with Kai Bella this coming weekend. And he is a friend of another reactor that Chantal always talks about, but he's reasonably new on the scene. And she's talking about his size.
Eat a pound of bacon. I don't think, why would anyone want to watch if, like, with brain cells like yours? Are you talking about pound of bacon? Are you talking about him? Because he's pretty fat.
Didn't you just say a little while ago that it doesn't matter what people look like? You don't know why people are so hung up on looks and things.
From what I understand, he's a fat sack of shit. So nobody gives a shit about him, okay? Bye. Another clout chasing friggin' idiot. Fucktard. That's all he is.
Ha! I'll never get over her saying things like that while wearing a hijab and abaya pretending to be Muslim.
And Boozin is drooling over that because she's desperate for any man to pay attention to her.
Oh, and you're not. That's not why you've ended up in the situation you're in.
Look at her first choice. The friggin' manlet. Ugh. Ugh.
Who are you to talk about a manlet when look at who your supposed husband is?
I don't know, some loser friggin' be our guest, friggin' 800-pound man who, like, there were photos revealed of his old place. You have to wade through garbage. He had, like, there was, like, child neglect cases on him.
What about the state of your place before, you know, you want to talk about garbage? Remember Box Mountain? Flies everywhere, etc. I mean, it really was disgusting. And, yeah, you don't have children, but, there was the BBJ situation, remember?
Women abuse, I don't know, all this shit. Go fuck yourself. Who cares about your stupid goddamn friggin' interview? You think anyone, like, pfft, get a life. And meanwhile, Boozin is
Clearly you care very much.
like, oh, he's so hot. Yeah, alright. Idiots, all of them.
Huh?
And the other
I think you're the idiot here.
and the other has a brawny man. Yeah, exactly, FF cool. Listen, bitch, I'll show my marriage certificate when you show any evidence of your lumberjack. Alright? Until then, you can get stuffed.
FFG already said this. You put up your marriage certificate and she'll do that. So, ball's in your court, Chantal.
Yeah, exactly. It's bad news. Like, get out of my friggin' chat. Go clout chase somewhere else, you friggin' loser. It's not my fault no one will pay attention to you. Sorry. But... oh my gosh. Yeah, brawny man. That's her boyfriend. Just ignore. Yeah. Oh, I do. Trust me.
No,
this
you don't.
idiot has been trying to get my attention for a long time. So.
We got it now, didn't we?
Not you, Gemini. But I saw like somebody say like this person, he called me disgusting. Excuse me? Excuse me? You probably haven't seen your penis in 20 years. So until then, shut the fuck up about me and look at yourself. You're disgusting, all right?
You haven't seen your feet in God knows how long, and as for your genitalia, yeah, how long is it since you've been able to reach that? You can't even wipe your backside. Who are you to say that to about anybody else?
You. Thank you. Fucking loser. And no one's afraid of you, by the way. No one's afraid of you. You're a low-life piece of crap. So clean your house and stop clout chasing. Or go give Boozin a Hummer and make her fucking life. Go be bonus dad number 2 because it didn't work out with girly breath. Go be bonus dad number 2, alright? Yeah. Actually, no, because didn't you have a charge or didn't you have something going on? But you already have children to take care of. Give them a...
More than you have. And where's your dad, bonus or not? He doesn't want anything to do with you, does he?
freezy, clean your house, then book an Airbnb for you and your loser girlfriend. Stupid
How about you clean your house, Chantal? Regularly, I mean.
idiots. So good telling people off.
Telling people off? You're not telling people off, you're just having a tantrum.
Try so hard to be a pious woman, but it's so hard.
You're not pious. Pious means someone who's, dedicated to their religion and visibly follows all the moral and ethical codes. That's not you.
You don't want to mess with me, all right? Thank you.
Why? What are you going to do exactly? You're in no fit state to do anything to anybody.
Robin, it makes a difference when you have a loser who won't even cam up saying they have a lumberjack man. They have a fictitious man, okay? A pathological liar making up a whole man, sitting there every day talking about my fake marriage when they have a whole fake boyfriend. That's when it matters if you have a man or not. That's the only time it matters for me. If you can't figure out the context of the situation, then that's not my problem. Don't come here and ask stupid questions. Thank you.
Aren't you going to feel stupid when FFG... Well, I was going to say when she does bring her boyfriend on stream, but you're never going to show your marriage certificate, so that ain't going to happen.
It's fun to flip people off.
Is it really?
People who watch her are just as bad as her. Idiots. Like, she's a pathological liar. I don't know how people don't see that.
We're all idiots.
Literally inventing a man. Like, okay. It's like I invented having a boyfriend at like 15. It was a poster. Yeah.
You thought you had a boyfriend before, didn't you? When that certain person would only claim you for that 1 week when shall we say, something happened and he felt like he needed you. If you know, you know.
Yeah, right, Tammy T. My fat ass. Nobody would know unless he was talking about me. Bullshit.
You're fat ass, alright.
Bullshit. That's why he wants to talk about me, because he's clout chasing. That's the reason. You dumbass.
Everybody's always going to be clout chasing, haven't they? Anybody who chooses to react to her, comment about her.
Even King Cobra didn't want just boozing. Yeah, I mean, she has the personality of fish food. I mean, would
And you don't?
you want to hang out with her? God. No thanks. No thanks.
I think at this point, I'd rather hang out with her than you.
So yeah, I don't know. That loser guy, that's the last attention you're getting from me. Don't come for me and say I'm disgusting when you have bigger tits than me. And you're disgusting, like, wading through garbage in your house when you...
Nobody has bigger tits than you, Chantal, and you're, again, nobody to talk about having garbage in your house.
Kids, so go get bent, and that's all the attention you're getting from me. Thank you. Bye.
Charming.
I don't give a shit what you talk about me all you want. I don't care.
Clearly.
Yeah. What's wrong with street cats? I know, they say that like it's an insult. Like,
nobody said anything insulting about Julia being a street cat.
she was from the street. She's a stray.
No, it's the fact that you told so many different stories about how you got her.
And even if she was, so...
And there it is. Even if she was. That's one of her tells. Yeah, that means she was from the street.
There's some cats on the street I do want to kidnap and bring here.
Oh dear God, no. So if she ends up with another cat, we know where it's come from. You can't look after properly the one you've got with vet care. You'd no business getting any more. You were no business, you know, taking that one in the first place.
She obviously loves indoors.
I think that was a comment that said she obviously loves indoors. She doesn't have much of a choice, really, does she?
Yeah, she does love it here. She does, like, if we open the door, she doesn't want to go out.
You mean you don't take steps to make sure that she doesn't run out, she doesn't escape, you know, your precious, beloved Julia you claim to love so much, hmm?
What difference does it make where Julia came from? People need to get a life. I know!
That's not the point. The point is you're lying about it.
Surprised by some of the ages of some of my haters. Look at Tea and Dust. She's like, friggin' 90 or whatever.
An age that you probably won't ever reach.
80. Like, living a life of hate and malice and, like, obsession over some, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I love animals so much more than people.
If you did, you'd take better care of them, so don't give us that crap. Someone in chat must have made a comment that everybody's jealous of her.
Jealous of what? Why do people, like, how can people be jealous of one another? You don't have the same life. You don't have the same DNA. You don't have the same circumstances. Just be happy with whatever the F you have, like.
But you're the one, Chantal, that says that reactors and anybody who comments negatively about you is jealous of you.
You don't need to invent a man. You don't need to invent a life. You don't need to be a pathological liar. Just be happy with what you have and own it.
Maybe it's because her reactors actually do have happy lives and they are happy with what they've got, but she absolutely is not.
I don't know. I haven't checked her channel in a while, but I'm pretty sure she is. If she's alive, she's talking about me. Let's just put it that way.
She's talking about whether or not that creator Tien Sass is alive and then laughing about it. Thing, if she is, she'd be talking about, God, who do you think you are, woman? And making, it's like making light. Oh my God. Like I said, she's reached an age that I don't think you ever will. So shut it. And that's where we'll leave it for part 1. Hope you'll join me for part 2. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Belly full, but she want more. Anger rising, can't keep score. Money off the spend, can't ignore. Greed a joker till she can't adore. Belly full of greed, heart full of spite. Foodie can't see the light. Overeating, losing the fight. Greed a hold her tight day and night.